Very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
High IQ of Fred VanVleet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside Hart. Robinson finds Barrett. Robinson a screen on Barnes. No coverage that time.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the basket by VanVleet.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred VanVleet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And here are the Raptors now to the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pulls up. Toronto the rebound. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
New York ball.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Back to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Hart. Three-pointer. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Siakam against Hart. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Brunson misses. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Randall. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Barnes. Brunson against VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Randall. Barrett passes to Hart. And that one is hammered home.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Outside Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Brunson passes to Hart. Now Randall. He's covered by Siakam. Hart against Pirtle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Anunoby finds Siakam. 4-3. Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. And here's Siakam for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Brunson from about 19. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Knicks out.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Robinson passes to Brunson. And the 3 off target. Toronto trailing. Trent outside. Brunson against Barton. Money from 17 feet out. Barton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Randall finds Hart. Fires for 3. Randall can't hit. It's Barnes on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. Barton outside. And stolen by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. Hart from long range. Barnes with the rebound. And Toronto has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Trent for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Trent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
First team foul.
Robinson passes to Randall. Out to the right wing. Randall a screen on Barton. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Trent.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Barton against Brunson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barnes. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Barrett. And here's Randall. He's covered by Siakam. Barrett passes to Brunson. Back to Barrett. For 3, Randall. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
To end the drought. Randall outside. Second shot opportunity, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
And here's Barton outside. He drops it from range. Barton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Randall finds Brunson. Hard with it. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Hart. Randall outside. Outside Brunson. The three is up. Toronto grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Boucher a screen on Hart. Here's Trent. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Boucher. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Will Barton picks one up.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
So he gets them both. Trent from long range. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in.
They appreciate it, Allie, and we'll be coming right. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you gotta like what Will Barton has given him in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Chris Boucher. Will Barton is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Otto Porter. New York shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Boucher against Quickly. Driving inside. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Quickly. Clock at 6. Toppin outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
On the wing, Barton. He's got 7. Stolen by Quickly. Toppin passes to Quickly. And stolen by Boucher. Trent on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. Pass to Barton. And there's a 3-second violation. OG Anunoby checked in for Toronto.
New York ball. Raptors substitution, OG Anunoby.
New York trailing. And here's Quickly. Looking for his first basket still in this one. They get the rebound. Toppin left side. There's a screen by Toppin. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. On the break. High post Boucher. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Toppin. Rebound by the Raptors.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Quickly outside. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Toppin. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
17.
Harden, the pass to Boucher. Anunoby on the wing. Boucher a screen on quickly. Anunoby. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Obi Toppin. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's McBride, guarded by Van Vliet. Over to the left wing. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Grimes. 5 on the clock. Hey, from beyond the arc. A nice shot by McBride.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Boucher outside.
30-20.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Outside for Porter. Back to Boucher. Pass to Van Vliet. That one falls. Van Vliet's got his third basket on the night right there.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.52 seconds left in the third. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Back to Boucher. Van Vliet outside. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And Anunoby for 3. It's not going to go for him. New York goes the other way with it. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McBride, guarded by Van Vliet. Toppin outside. Pass to McBride. Back to Toppin. Oh, misses the dunk. And so it's the Toronto Raptors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defense.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Brunson. At forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Van Vliet against Hart. Kicks it out to Siakam. A shot from the high post. Jump shot is good. Siakam's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
And that one's good for Brunson.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Van Vliet outside from the arc. hits the three-pointer.
Well, Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Randall is screen on Van Vliet, and here's Brunson from the arc. The shot no good, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam outside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Siakam's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Barrett finds Robinson. Siakam against Randall. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York, no good that time either. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hard on the wing. Outside Brunson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Randall against Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Drake.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. Brunson finds Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. To the left wing for 3, Randall. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Anunoby. Siakam with it. Randall's in his pocket. Barrett against Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Randall pulls down the board for New York. They've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Fred VanVleet.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Picked by Pirtle, and here's VanVleet from the arc. Another shot. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Barrett passes to Robinson. And here's Hart. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.
their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Markelle Fultz out there with Gary Harris. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Fultz the pass to Carter. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Barrett against Wagner. Pulls up from the corner, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Here's Fultz. Bucket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
I mean, he's just making the D's look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Harris dishes to Banchero. Fultz the pass to Carter. Harris looking it over. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, that bucket from Harris was all about perseverance. He takes his time and uses what he has of those muscles and puts it on the defense.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon from Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Hard against Fultz. The pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Fultz. Wagner against Barrett. And Wagner drives in.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Robinson a screen on Harris. Hart, and the layup is good. Hart's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Magic trail by 4. Now here's Fultz. On the wing, Harris. Now Banchero. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
New York ball.
The Knicks leading by 4. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Brunson with it. Picked up by Banchero. New York moving it around. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Hard against Harris. Over in the corner, Randall. The three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 4. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Wagner outside. Dishes to Banchero. Harris inside. Brunson covering. On the wing. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wagner against Barrett. Banchero is screened for Wagner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Fires the 3. The shot's good from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. Knicks lead 15-8.
And here's Fultz. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done it.
Your Knicks City Kings. Here they are, fans.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3. There, the group. New York will start the second half. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Outside Robinson. Hart kicks to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Fultz looking around and finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face. Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Brunson. Hart with it. Passes it to Brunson. To the inside. And no good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
For 3, Harris. Here's Banchero. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Banchero's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Brunson. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Anthony against Brunson. Anthony's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 9. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Here's Isaac. Driving in. No good. Shot missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hart kicks to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Randall left side. The three. New York, no good that time either.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Isaac passes to Anthony. And slam dunk by Anthony.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Barrett, no good. The Magic trail by 9. Hart kicks to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Out to the right wing. Randall, a screen on Isaac. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson. This is his first free throw of the game for the Knicks.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that massive.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after.
23. The Magic. 16.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for the Magic, the guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Ole is out there with Isaac, and it's Wagner in at the center position. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
There's the pass to Suggs. Now, here's Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. McBride passes to Grimes. Here's McBride. Suggs with the steal. Bull with it. Wagner outside. Pass to Bull. Isaac outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Knicks leading by 5. Toppin passes to McBride. Quickly up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Toppin. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
The Magic trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Suggs. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. They might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Suggs. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Suggs has got his first 2 points.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Toppin kicks to quickly. The pass to McBride. Here's Toppin. It's blocked. Isaac outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Isaac. Fades. It's rebounded by New York.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to McBride. Here's Hartenstein. McBride passes to Hartenstein. Toppin sets a screen for quickly. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Suggs in the corner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Wagner missing. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Grimes. And there's the drive. And Toppin throws it down.
And it'll be a bit of a bowling ball that time as he hits down the lane.
30-20.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 10. Out left of the wing. McBride passes to Grimes. Toppin. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New York ahead, leading by 10. And we'll have... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Emmanuel quickly. Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. McBride passes to Grimes. New York moving it around. New York needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Fultz trying to get open as Carter. That's good from Fultz on the assist from Wagner.
If Fultz isn't bashful inside, he feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Count that bucket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Cup Man is going for the juggle.
Carter kicks to Harris. Carter sets the pick for Harris. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's quickly missing. Now here's Fultz. Carter outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 10. Hart the pass to Barrett. And here's Brunson. Handle a screen on Harris. The shot's good from Brunson.
And this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
1-2.
Fultz dishes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Unloads. And again, it's New York.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Carter kicks to Harris. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Brunson against Fultz. Now Hart, the three. Harder pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Wagner outside.
2 minutes.
Carter outside. Back to Wagner. Harris kicks to Wagner. The pass to Fultz. Clock at 6. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Wagner wide open. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. Over in the corner, Randall. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Here's Hart. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Wagner outside. From deep. No good on the shot. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jalen Brunson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Pass to Hart. It's deflected. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Harris from the arc. Another miss by Orlando. Barrett with the ball. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait. And great job to establish position and square up.
VanVleet against Fultz. VanVleet right side. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
VanVleet against Fultz. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. Fires in the triple.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
VanVleet finds Siakam. Here's Barnes. In the hammer at home.
That hurt. Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
The 3, here's Harris. Rebound by the Raptors.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Out to Harris. Tries again. Off with the layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Markelle Fultz.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
A line change here for Orlando.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
To the inside. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Wagner against Siakam. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Now here's VanVleet.
2 minutes left.
Siakam with a screen on Anthony. Here's VanVleet. And again, no good by Toronto. Orlando trailing here. Kicks it out to Isaac. It's stolen by Barnes.
Orlando foul. Jalen Suggs. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Anunoby. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Isaac's shot is off. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Now here's Isaac. Wagner for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now here's Siakam. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Suggs. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Cole. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Raptors out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Will Barton is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tight-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. And it'll be fun to watch him build. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Magic substitution. Cole Anthony.
Barnes against Wagner. Wagner with a steal. Here's Bull. He's covered by Siakam. Wagner outside. Wagner in the high post. Goes up at the stripe. Pass to Anthony. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Oh, my goodness! And he dunks it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Trent outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Magic ball.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Bull. Over Siakam. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Barton, the pass to Siakam. Bull grabs the board. For Orlando, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Trent. Siakam outside. Barnes a screen. Launches it. Orlando grabs the miss. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Back to Wagner. And he throws it down with one hand.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Wagner with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Trent against Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Can't get a much better look than that. Pirtle with an aggressive move.
Barton outside. Pass to Siakam. It's tipped. And the Magic pushing it up now. Wagner against Barton. Here's Bull. Shoots over Siakam. Off the left rim and out.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pirtle with a screen on Fultz. On the wing, Barton, hounded by Fultz. Barton, the pass to Barnes. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 10 points.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner on the wing, takes a 3. Barton pulls it in. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Trent finds Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Wagner. Trent from long range. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
He can't get it to go, and so it's Toronto closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting. Lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Cole Anthony out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Wagner in at the center position. 2 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Magic ball.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Bull comes in for Wagner. And Harris is subbed in for Fultz. The Magic shooting just around 32% from the field. Carter, a screen on Barton. Anthony misses. Toronto's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Trent outside. Outside for Porter. Stolen by Carter. And he's going for the lob. Pass to Banchero. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando. And great job to establish position and square up.
The Raptors shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Barton. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Barton's got his first bucket in this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Bull. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. On the wing, Porter. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Boucher passes to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Trent for 3. The shot off that time. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Carter, a screen on Barton. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Here's Bull driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Bull. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. He's got 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Driving to the basket, and he slams it in one-handed.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Harris. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Harris's shot is good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Barton, the pass to Boucher. Now here's Trent. On the wing, Barton. Boucher right side. Back to Barton. Trent outside. The 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Porter with the steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Trent. Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boucher on the screen. And again, Toronto no good. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And the basket by VanVleet.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Harris. Pass to Carter. Back to Harris. The 3. Buries it from 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Siakam outside. VanVleet outside. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And here's Harris outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Fades and shoots. Fires top of the key. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 18. There's Fultz with a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby against Harris. VanVleet outside. Lets it go. And the Raptors get it back. Pirtle finds Barnes. With the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Here's Harris. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. And the basket by VanVleet.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner for 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The kick out to VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. From deep. VanVleet missing again. Orlando has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. .149 left in the 4th quarter here. Siakam with a screen on Fultz. The 3 ball. VanVleet outside. Over Banchero. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Carter. Magic shooting just around 32% from the field. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This is what Carter's built to do. Attack on the interior and impose his will.
And so Carter nails them both. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Clock at 4. VanVleet uses the glass to finish the layup. VanVleet's got 8 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Scotty Barnes.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
For 3, here's Harris. Pirtle grabs a miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Wagner with a steal. Harris outside. Carter, the pass to Fultz. Launches a three. That shot off. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating.
comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. Randall with a screen for Hart. Randall finds Hart. There's the three, and Julius Randall with the three.
Well, Julius Randall has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. As a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Siakam, a screen on Brunson.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Robinson kicks to Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Van Vliet outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Inside. Bertle, the pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Some nice passing by New York here. And the pass to Hart releases. New York with a new 14. Brunson kicks to Hart. Knocks it loose. Pass to Randall. Barrett wide open. He fires. And another 3 for New York.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations. And we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
For 3, Van Vliet. Barnes finds Van Vliet. There's Siakam. He can't get that one. Randall with some nice D. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hart wide open. He fires. And another 3 for New York.
RJ Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Barnes with it. Brunson picks him up. Hart against Anunoby. Siakam looking around. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Hart has it in the corner. Robinson passes to Brunson. And here's Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Hart. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby passes to Siakam. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Van Vliet against Brunson. Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. Pirtle inside. Brunson covering. Pirtle's shot is off. And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Brunson. Off target on the 15-footer.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
A good post.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Pirtle sets the pick for Trent to the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Here's Trent. Here's Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
It's Randall with the drive.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Barton outside, and it's Trent in the corner. Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. Barnes outside. The kick out to Barton. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Lets it go from deep. Barnes can't get it to go. The Knicks with the lead. Barrett the pass to Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Back to Barton. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Siakam outside. To the left side wing. Pirtle, no one around him. And the Raptors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Robinson, that's good. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle's shot is off. And here are the Knicks. Big stretch here going 10-2. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Randall's got 12 in the game. Raptors trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
To love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Brunson against Barton. Takes the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Doris since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
The first one falls. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Trent kicks to Siakam. Barton outside. Back to Siakam. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 6 rebounds in the game. McBride passes to Grimes. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Randle. Here's Grimes. Drills it from outside. Grimes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Barton outside. The Knicks pull it in.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Here's Quickly. They get it back. Gets it off. Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. He come. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks.
16. The Knicks, 13.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
There's Boucher out there with Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Will Barton. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Boucher. Beyond the arc. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Porter.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
Quickly, New York again turning it over.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Barton. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Trent kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet wide open. Here's Boucher. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You always see teams try to test Chris Boucher's physicality, but this guy's gotten stronger and stronger over the years.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. They set the pick. Quickly with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 8.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. Out
to the wing. Boucher passes to Trent. Back to Boucher. Now here's Van Vliet. There's the triple. And the Raptors miss again. The Knicks leading by 8. Trent against quickly. Hartenstein passes to McBride. Can they get it? No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. Trent, left side. Passes it to Boucher. Van Vliet on the wing. Good on the shot. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Toppin passes to Grimes. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Ball's knocked loose. Boucher passes to Porter. A 3-ball. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. The pass to Grimes. Here's McBride, covered by Van Vliet. On the wing quickly. Back to Toppin. On the wing quickly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Boucher sets a screen for Van Vliet. Down low. Oh, that's blocked. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Pass to Hartenstein. There's a good screen. Active quickly. New York moving it around. McBride passes to Toppin. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's New York with a 10. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at center. Guarded by Robinson. Trent outside. Pass to Boucher. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Porter kicks to Boucher. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Knocks down the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And that one is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Toronto. 9-point game. Van Vliet looking around. From outside the arc, Porter finds Van Vliet. Boucher with a screen on Brunson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
New York leading by 9. Here's Brunson. Randall outside. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
For 3, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by New York. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Can't get the reverse flush. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Oh, trying for it. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Fires the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
They grab their own miss. Robinson finds Randall. And here's Barrett.
2 minutes remaining.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul.
Fred Van Vliet.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Raptors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes to Randall. 6 to shoot. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Lets it go with a 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Siakam. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player. And now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Line for Toronto. Pascal Siakam.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson, that rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And the Raptors with possession. They trail by 9 points. Siakam outside. Pirtle finds Siakam for the 3. Robinson pulls it in. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. The three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Misses the shot. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
forward.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Orlando.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Now here's Isaac. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That That's his first foul of the game. Randall, pass to Robinson. Now Barrett, outside for Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now is not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Bowl. Anthony in the post. He's covered by Hart. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Here's Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
There's Fultz with a 3. Inside. Here's Bull. On the wing, Isaac. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Pass to Bull. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Pass to Bull. Now Fultz. Brunson defending. Out to the wing. Here's Bull. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Right side, Brunson. Robinson finds Randall. Now here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Anthony. Kicks it out to Barrett. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. Randall on the screen. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randall. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Isaac against Barrett. Isaac, the pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. From 20 feet. He's off on that one. And New York will come the other way. For 3, Barrett. Bull grabs the board.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Okay, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Brunson, and he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Carter, following the bucket by the Knicks. Isaac for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And here's New York now. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Robinson, right wing. Here's Randall. The Knicks keep it alive. Robinson finds Hart. Connects from downtown.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
There's Fultz with a three. He can't hit that time.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And so it's the New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team. Here they come, Magic fans.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. Robinson, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Randall, to the paint. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
On target from range. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow, so you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Here's Bull. Anthony with it. And the layup is good off the glass. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. To the right side. Pulls it from 20. It doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. And here's Anthony. Carter, a screen on Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Van Carroll comes in for Bull. Okiki's checked in for Isaac. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Here's Suggs. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the wing on the left. Pass to Fultz. Here's Van Carroll. Jacks up a 3. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Brunson misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, B.A., that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
And here are the Knicks now. The Magic making their last shot. Back to Barrett. Trying to get back on track. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. Here's Okiki. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Harris. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
New York ball.
in the second quarter. A little under 3.5 minutes played already. Right side Hart. Outside Barrett. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Harris with it. Pass to Wagner. The three. The Magic need to put one up here. The three from Suggs. No good. New York goes the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Robinson. Brunson up top. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Suggs. Now here's Wagner. Crafty move. Oh, Robinson with a block. Left side Barrett. It'll count. And so it's the New York Knicks. Rally as always. Thank you.
Your Magic 15. The Knicks 25.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Banchero, Gary Harris out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Chuma Okeke, and it's Wagner in at the 5. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Okeke. Here's Suggs. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Toppin. Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Now here's Fultz. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Fultz has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Outside Fultz. Back to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Now Isaac. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Isaac.
For a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
No one covering. Quickly's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Anthony outside. Pass to Isaac. Wagner, right side. The Knicks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. And it's New York with another. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected, and at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock at 3. Here's Isaac. And Anthony slams it in.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Hartenstein. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bull. Now here's Anthony, guarded by Quickly. Now Fultz. Three-pointer, Anthony. Hartenstein pulls it in. Pass to Toppin. No good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Knicks.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for New York, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. Wagner for 3. Can't get it to drop. So New York will take it the other way now. Hartenstein a screen. Toppin left side. Back to Quickly. Toppin outside. Pass to Quickly. That one doesn't drop. Oh, nice D from Fultz. Well, the Magic shooting 41% in this game. Anthony left side. Here's Bull. Back to Anthony. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Toppin with a double team. And that one's good. Oh.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Pass to Toppin. Here's McBride. Isaac covering. Back to Toppin. Shoots over Fultz. No good. A bit long that time. Orlando trailing here. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Wagner's checked in for Isaac. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Barrett finds Randall. Hart from long range. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Hart. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Back to Anthony. Over Brunson. Bolts against Barrett. Wagner for 3. Nails it from 3. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Such a wide open look.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Randall, a screen on Wagner. Barrett passes to Randall. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart, to the middle. Here's Randall, and it's blocked. And here's Fultz. Here's Cole, and here's Wagner, 14 feet away. And Orlando again with the bucket.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 12-4 run. Anthony outside. Wagner outside.
Yeah! Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Randall, pass to Hart. Now Barrett. Outside Hart. Out to the right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hart against Fultz. Wagner outside. Anthony outside. Wagner with a screen on Brunson. Back to Wagner. Robinson with a steal. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets it fly. Offline. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset.
Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. And for the Magic, Cole Anthony is out there with Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Carter. And it's Bol in at the 4 slot. And looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel play.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too. Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
VanVleet against Anthony. On the wing, Barnes. VanVleet wide open. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He's always been confident. When Fred VanVleet started to get minutes, it all came together.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. So it's Toronto now. Barnes outside. Pirtle finds Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now VanVleet following the miss by Bol from deep.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Pirtle with the steal. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Barnes the screen. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Magic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
To the inside. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. VanVleet outside. Pirtle kicks to VanVleet. Passes it to Anunoby. And here's Barnes for 3. And the Raptors miss again.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Fultz the pass to Carter. Now, here's Bol. Defense right on him. Pirtle with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Magic. Ball.
And he can't hit the second.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Now here's Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And here's Barnes for 3. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Knocked away. Back to Fultz. Anunoby against Isaac. Here's Bol. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Anunoby. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Carter kicks to Fultz. No good. That would have tied it. Raptors leading by 3. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Anunoby against Fultz. Back to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Launches a 3. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
You see it there on the drive. Wendell Carter with well-developed fundamentals.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Siakam a screen on Isaac. Anunoby in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
A clear look for Van Vliet. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be...
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Wagner in its center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Clock at 4. Over Banchero. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Banchero was screened for Wagner. Dishes it to Banchero. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Will Barton in for Fred Van Vliet. Trent kicks to Barton. Poeltl, high post. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. Wagner on the wing, covered by Barnes. A miss that time, would have put him up. Toronto shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Barton finds Siakam. The kick out to Barton. On the wing, Barnes. And stolen by Wagner. And stolen by Barnes. Siakam outside. Trent outside. Screen by Siakam. Kept alive. Here's Poeltl. Second shot opportunity. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Trent, right side. This one for 3. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Wagner. It's stolen. Now the Raptors moving it up. It's tipped. Tries to save it. Here's Barnes. Trent outside. There's the pass to Poeltl. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. It's Barton on the wing. Fires from the corner. They get it again. Poeltl. The kick out to Barton. from downtown hits the three-point bomb. Barton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Raptors.
2 minutes.
Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. Fultz the pass to Banchero. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Suggs dishes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Trent, right side. Barnes outside. Inside. Hurdle kicks to Trent. Siakam outside. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Banchero. Wagner passes to Wagner. Back to Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Trent. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Barton, wide open, he fires. He drains the quick shot. Barton's got 5 now. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Wagner kicks to Fultz. And finish off by Wagner.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Siakam, a screen on Fultz. 3-pointer, Barton, rebound by the Magic. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wagner passes to Banchero. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Here's Fultz. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third.
The Raptors 16. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it. Sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll. And sometimes they'll just go under.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. It's Boucher out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Gary Trent. Barton kicks to Trent. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Wagner passes to Wagner. Wagner as screen on Porter. And finish off by Wagner.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And it's Banchero missing. Raptors leading by 4. Barton kicks to Trent. Porter looking it over. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Misses off the left iron.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Wagner kicks to Wagner. Here's Suggs. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The kick out to Porter. Boucher sets a screen for Porter. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wagner. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. To the right side. Pass to Banchero. Banchero is screened for Fultz. To the inside. Wagner on the wing. Just 3 to shoot for the lead. He can't get that one to fall. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Barton kicks to Porter. Passes it to Boucher. Trent, left side. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now the pass to Banchero. Wagner with it. Fultz finds Wagner. To the left wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Suggs has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. Trent outside. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. Porter in the corner. Trying to get something going. Here's Boucher.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Anthony against Van Vliet. The kick out to Porter. And the Raptors miss again. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter outside. Anthony in the corner. Oh!
Yes. Goodness.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
At least on an entertainment level, even if you're rooting against him, you have to appreciate the effort.
Over to the left wing. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 3. We're going to step aside for...
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game.
We need everyone.
Raptors trail by 3. Harris on the wing. He's paired with Isaac. Carter out there with Bull. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Hurdle with his screen on Anthony. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Tries again. And it's sent back by Carter. Harris passes to Anthony. Now Bull. Pass to Isaac. Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Magic.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Barnes hits them both.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Isaac against Barnes. They get it again. Outside Anthony. There's the dish to Bowl. Over Siakam. Out to Anthony. From past the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 4. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
That's tough from Van Vliet. Able to take the hit and keep working through it.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Anthony kicks to Isaac. Passes to Bull. Over Siakam. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The kick out to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet looking around to take the lead. And that one swishes right in. And the Raptors lead by 1.
With a second to spare, Fred proves it time and time again. The man is an absolute gamer.
On the wing, Isaac. Out to Harris. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Siakam a screen on Anthony. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Harris. Anunoby, good.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
Harris passes to Isaac. Harris kicks to Isaac. Outside Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Birtle with a screen on him. For 3, Van Vliet gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 8 points in the quarter.
Fearless at the finish. Fred is just unfazed by the game's biggest moment.
Anthony dishes the ball. Harris kicks to Isaac. Back to Harris. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Second chance effort. Pass to Isaac. Good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Birtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys,
basketball game.
A wide open look here for Anthony. A fresh 14 for Orlando. And there's the pass to Isaac. Now here is Carter. Yes!
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. Buries the triple.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.